My name is Lisa, and I'm a university student. Right now, I'm in the middle of job hunting, and I've been getting advice from my childhood friend, Noah. Ugh, what should I do, Noah? I never expected to get 10 job offers.
10 offers. That's incredible. I mean, I'm not surprised. It's you, Lisa. Meanwhile, I'm still struggling with just my third application.
No way, you're doing great too, Noah. You haven't given up and you're still pushing through. But with so many options, I honestly don't know which one to pick.
That's a good problem to have. So, what kind of companies made you offers?
Mostly big manufacturers and IT startups. But I also got offers from KS, which focuses on regional development, and Anosika, which is in the tourism industry.
That's all over the place. What is it you actually want to do?
I guess. I want to do something that helps society.
Lisa, just the fact that a job exists means it helps society in some way. You like working with people, so maybe KS or Anosika would be a good fit. Personally, KS sounds more fun. You probably get to do all kinds of things there.
Okay. I've decided. I'm going with KS. I'll give it my all. I'm ready to commit for the long haul.
You made up your mind so fast it's actually kind of worrying. But if that's what you've decided, I'm behind you all the way. And hey, I'll keep doing my best to get an offer too. So cheer me on, okay?
You got it. Let's both have amazing careers out there. And just like that, I decided to join KS. The company focused on regional development. With high hopes and excitement, I started my new job, but the department I was assigned to was sales.
Hey Lisa, I told you this report was due this morning, didn't I? Why isn't it done yet?
I'm so sorry, Nushi-senpai. I'm working on it as fast as I can.
Doesn't look like you're working fast. You seriously got offers from 10 companies. Can't believe someone who can even handle a simple report got hired anywhere.
I really am sorry. I'm still getting used to this software, and it's taking me a bit longer than I expected.
Don't make excuses. In this job, it's all about speed and results. If it's not done by the end of the day, you're staying late until it is. Got it.
Enduring what could barely be called strict guidance from Nushi, more like borderline power harassment, I pushed myself to keep up with the work. Then, just 2 months after joining the company.
All right, now let's go over this month's sales performance. The top performer for the month is our new hire, Lisa.
Ha! President, me? I'm number 1.
That's right. You had the highest number of contracts and the most sales in the department. Outstanding. I didn't expect a new hire to achieve this much in just 2 months.
Thank you so much.
Can't believe a newbie's the top performer.
After receiving praise from President Kojima, I threw myself even more into my work. Then, the following month, I once again became the top performer in the sales department. But that's when things took a sudden turn.
President, there's something I think you should be aware of.
Oh, what is it, Nushi?
It's about Lisa. I'm afraid it looks like she's been involved in some unethical behavior.
Unethical? What makes you say that?
I have proof. It appears she's been trying to leak customer information.
What? Is this true?
I'm afraid so. If we don't act quickly, this could seriously damage the company's reputation. I believe we need to take immediate disciplinary action.
So she was trading our client data in exchange for customer information from other companies. Understood. Nushi, we'll proceed as you suggest.
President Kojima completely believed Nushi-senpai's false report. As a result, I was punished by being overloaded with endless menial tasks. The constant overtime and crushing stress were wearing me down, both physically and mentally. Then one day, I was sent on a long-distance work trip with Nushi-senpai, traveling by car. Nushi-senpai, where exactly are we headed? I was told we had duties at the head office, but this area's pretty rural. Almost like we're in the middle of the mountains.
Yeah, that was just a cover to get you in a car. We're actually heading to your new post.
My new post. I've been transferred?
Yep. And look, we've just arrived.
Arrived. But there's nothing here except that one lonely log cabin.
Exactly. Welcome to your new workplace, our remote mountain branch.
A branch office. Out here. You're joking, right?
Do I look like I'm joking? Listen up, this is your punishment for that little incident. You'll be out here alone working on developing new sales leads.
What? Alone? In the middle of nowhere? This is impossible. And I didn't do anything wrong.
Shut it. This is final. If you don't like it, you can quit. Though good luck finding a company that'll hire someone labeled a fraud.
No, this can't be happening. Abandoned in that lonely mountain cabin, I was consumed by despair. But fortunately, my phone still had signal, and I reached out to someone. 3 years passed, and now, I was the one guiding President Kojima and Nushi-senpai back to that same place.
Hey, Lisa, are you sure we're on the right road? It looks a lot more developed than the route I remember.
Yes, this is the right way. Things have changed quite a bit since then, you'll probably be surprised.
I must say, I'm curious. What's with the sudden invitation to bring us all the way out here? You're not still holed up in that old log cabin, are you?
Come on, President. No one could survive 3 years out there and come out mentally intact. Wait, Lisa, you haven't lost your mind, right?
I'm just fine. Look, we've arrived.
What the? When did an entire hot spring town spring up here?
I don't believe it. This was supposed to be a completely isolated mountain area.
Welcome to Sukado Onsen Village. This is the place I've poured my heart and soul into for the past 3 years.
You built this. An entire resort town with inns and hot springs.
Unbelievable. Are you trying to trick us? This can't be real.
I figured you'd be shocked. Honestly, 3 years ago, I never imagined it would grow into something this big either.
Are you serious? You're telling me you made all of this happen?
Impossible. I'd be more willing to believe I'm still dreaming.
Spoken like a true president. A dream like Hot Spring Village, that's exactly what I set out to create. The fact you sense that just by looking, that means the project was a success.
No way. This can't be happening. You were stationed in a log cabin. How could you possibly build all this by yourself out in the middle of nowhere?
President Kojima and Nushi-senpai were visibly shaken, unable to process the incredible sight before them. And then...
It's true, Lisa probably couldn't have brought it this far entirely on her own. But make no mistake, the reason this place grew to what it is today is because of her talent and determination.
What the? When did you get here? Who are you?
This is Noah. He works for Anosika, the well-known tourism company, and he's also my childhood friend.
Anosika! Don't tell me. You were involved in this too.
Yes, though to be honest, it's more accurate to say Lisa let me be a part of it.
Right after I got stationed here, I discovered a natural hot spring source on the property. I contacted Noah and Anosika immediately.
I was shocked when she called. Actually, our company had already been eyeing this region for development. Lisa knew that and reached out, asking us to collaborate on a project.
That's right. She had job offers from 10 different companies.
Lucky for us, I was in sales and already had relationships with the local landowners.
Noah negotiated patiently with the community one by one, and earned their trust and cooperation for the development.
Even so, you're telling me this entire place was built in just 3 years?
Of course, it wasn't easy. In the beginning, there was a lot of opposition.
The people here have deep roots and a strong emotional connection to the land. But Lisa had a vision to preserve the beauty of the region while helping the entire community thrive. That heartfelt mission began to win people over little by little.
With their wisdom and support, we finally brought Sukado Onsen Village to life. And now, it's one of the most popular resort destinations in the area, drawing visitors from all over.
I can't believe this. All of it happened right under our noses.
So then, Lisa, you were the project lead for all of this the entire time.
That's right. In name, I was still an employee of KS, but I took full responsibility for the development. Not that KS gave me any support. The company didn't even know about it.
Of course we didn't. There were no reports. How could we support something we knew nothing about?
Be that as it may, the truth is, Lisa carried nearly this entire project on her own shoulders. Her drive, leadership, and vision. Honestly, they were nothing short of inspiring.
President Kojima and Nushi-senpai, still stunned by what they'd heard, listened in speechless disbelief until...
Still, Lisa, you really went and did all this without telling anyone, didn't you? Don't forget, you're still an employee of KS. Isn't the success of this project technically an accomplishment of the company as well?
Yay, exactly. The profits you made here should rightfully be returned to the company. The way you were talking earlier, it sounded like you were keeping it all for yourself.
Oh, don't worry. When it comes to revenue from the project, KS is receiving its share based on the official contract.
What? Since when?
Of course, considering you two are the ones who dumped me here in the first place. I don't think either of you really deserves to benefit from it.
What did you just say? How dare you talk to us like that?
But actually, I invited you here today for a formal announcement. As of today, I am resigning from KS.
What? Resigning? You brought us all the way out here just to say that.
Wait, Lisa, you can't quit now. We need you. What's going to happen to the management of this hot spring village?
Exactly. You just abandoned the project when it's finally gaining momentum. That's betrayal of the company.
Betrayal? Who do you think betrayed whom? You're the ones who falsely accused me and exiled me to the middle of nowhere.
Falsely. You were caught cheating. We had proof.
I never did anything wrong. And honestly, do you really think someone who cheated their way to good numbers could turn a log cabin into a thriving resort town?
But we had evidence.
Or maybe that so-called evidence was fake to begin with. Lisa isn't the kind of person who would ever deceive someone. That's exactly why the local people believed in her and joined her cause.
That may be, but, Nushi, what's the meaning of this?
They're lying. Don't listen to them.
I figured you wouldn't admit it. No matter. As for the future of this hot spring village, don't worry. From now on, it'll be run by a new company founded by Noah and me.
A new company.
That's right. We're launching a consulting and development firm focused on regional revitalization. This village is just the first step.
Don't be ridiculous. You really think we'll let you do something like that?
There's nothing ridiculous about it. We're following all legal procedures. Everything's fully legitimate. Faced with our declaration, both Kojima and Nushi were left speechless, so... Well then, that concludes everything I wanted to say. I'll send in my resignation via certified mail in the coming days.
Wait, Lisa. Please reconsider. Without you, our company.
Yeah, let's put the past behind us. We'll bring you back to HQ, even give you an executive position. Just don't leave.
Put the past behind us? Don't be ridiculous. You really think I'd forget how you treated me?
I know it was wrong. I'm sorry, really. So please.
Nushi, are you saying you lied to me?
I'm sorry. I just couldn't stand a rookie outperforming everyone.
You? Unbelievable. But we'll deal with you later.
Lisa, please, I'm begging you. Don't go. I'll apologize, too. Our company needs you.
Oh, don't worry. You'll have a chance to apologize. In court.
Court.
That's right. While working on this development over the past 3 years, I've also been collecting evidence of how you wrongfully punished me.
Evidence?
The falsified documents you submitted, Nushi-senpai. The logs from the computer used to create them. Records of improper pressure placed on related departments. And that's just part of it. There's more than enough to build a solid case.
How did you even manage that? Out here in the middle of nowhere?
With all this evidence, I'll be filing a lawsuit against KS. And against both of you personally, for wrongful treatment and damages.
You're serious?
Do you realize what'll happen if you go through with this?
Of course I do. Your reputations will be ruined. And your positions within the company? Likely gone.
Oh, and just so you know, I'll be testifying in court as Lisa's witness. I'm looking forward to seeing you both there.
You really mean it. And you've got actual proof.
If we lose, I'll lose my job, won't I?
Well, I've said what I came to say. We'll be taking our leave now.
Any further communication can go through our lawyers. Thanks.
As Noah and I turned to leave, the two of them, unable to form a real argument, made one last desperate attempt to stop us.
Wait, Lisa, Noah. Please, reconsider. Just don't go through with the lawsuit.
Well, Lisa, what do you think?
Don't bother. We have work to do. Let's go.
Hey, wait, damn it, they're gone.
What do we do now, Nushi? If they sue us, we're finished.
I know, but what do you expect me to do?
Figuring that out is your job. Honestly, this all started because you lied to me.
Oh, please, if you hadn't swallowed it without question, we wouldn't be here.
What was that? You're the one who made up that fake report to protect your ego. Damn it, I was too soft. I should have done a proper investigation instead of taking your word for it.
I know, I underestimated her. Just because she was new, I couldn't accept the fact that a rookie really was that talented.
It's over. We're completely finished.
Well, we are at a hot spring. Wanna soak for a bit?
At a time like this, actually. Yeah. Why not?
And so, President Kojima and Nushi-senpai turned away from the hardships that awaited them, choosing instead to disappear into the hot springs town. Shortly afterward, I formally resigned from Kayasika. And, just as I had declared, filed a lawsuit against the company and both men. Of course, they fought back. But the evidence I'd gathered was overwhelming, and in the end, the court fully sided with me. I won the case. Both Kojima and Nushi were ordered to pay substantial damages. Their reputations shattered, they were dismissed from the company in disgrace. And with the massive compensation payments, they were left quite literally penniless. From that point on, the two of them, cursing their own past arrogance, spent their days quietly, placing decorative chrysanthemums on convenience store bento boxes. A hollow existence. As for me,
So this is the new office. What a view. Absolutely breathtaking.
I'm glad we chose a spot surrounded by nature, it helps keep us grounded.
Yeah. I still can't believe how far we've come since all that happened.
Same here. From that day to now, it's like I've been living in a dream.
One unbelievable thing after another. Stranger than fiction, it might just happen to you next.
What's with the dramatic tone all of a sudden? Though honestly, we've already had a lifetime's worth of unbelievable moments.
Hey, you think that was miraculous? Please. The real miracle is just about to begin.
What are you talking about now? Wait, don't tell me this is about the new project we talked about?
That's right. I've got all the signed agreements from the local resident. We're ready to start building the second Tsukado Onsen village.
That's amazing. When did you even get all of this done?
Just a little gift to celebrate the launch of our new company.
Noah. Well then, I've got something too.
You do? Wait, don't tell me. Did the loan go through?
Yup. Focusing on regional banks paid off. Our local success had already caught the attention of the loan officer, so the approval went much smoother than expected.
Ah, that's so like you, Lisa. All right, if everything's in place, let's go scout the new site.
Absolutely. Let's grow this company and bring energy and joy to communities all across Japan. Since then, Noah and I officially launched our new company and opened our first office. It was built on a simple mission to support local communities. But as we grew, so did our ambition. Someday, we want to support all of Japan. To be honest, it's a pretty bold dream. Some people would probably laugh if they heard it. But Noah doesn't laugh, far from it. He sees it as a challenge worth taking on, and that fuels my own determination too. I really couldn't ask for a better childhood friend. I'm grateful every day to have him by my side. And so, we continue living our busy, but fulfilling lives. Steadily moving toward a dream that only gets bigger with time. A dream that gives our days meaning. And turns our journey into a truly rich and rewarding one. If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.